but it's really pretty with ombre for those that love ombre. And I'm just gonna put that as my base layer here, my base color for my ombre. Hello everybody that just joined. We're just gonna do a quick pink and white ombre here. This color looks really pretty on top of a white tip. Play with it. That's our base. You guys definitely support the live by hitting that share button. We're starting to do lives again, trying to rebuild that live stream that we used to love doing on here. Clouds number 10, and acrylic brushes are back in stock. I haven't even announced it yet, but after the live I'll probably announce it for all my students, and that's when it's all going to get sold out. I'm going to see a little bit of the natural nail line here. That's not that big of an issue because then we're doing ombre. I want to thin that out as much as I can because they're not going to put my base, my ombre there, and it's going to cover it up. How's everybody doing on this Friday? I'm pretty sure everybody's busy. If you're not busy, join me, watch me do nails live again. Just like this, I probably finish within like 30-40 minutes. Just standard ombre, shaping, and top coating. The tips are already tapered. These are square taper tips, so you don't have to really file them or anything. Just gotta cut them down to your preference. It's 2XL. Ooh, I'm out of frame. See, this thing keeps drooping down. It's too heavy. Now we gotta lock it in. Sorry about that, guys. It started drooping. There we go. Yeah, sorry. The thing kept dropping out of frame. It should be good now. How buttery this powder is. And that marble is very stable. Works great with our monomer. NDS monomer, NDS powder. Our monomer works with any powder actually. Also, you're not completely stuck with NDS. How buttery it is. What do you want it to move? Like that. Sure, there's no bubble. Pop it. Sometimes I'm like, it's just one small bubble, and then when you top coat, you're like, God damn, why did I pop that bubble when I had a chance? It's drooping again. It's weird. And that's way too heavy for it. I just got this too. It's just one iPhone. You tell me this thing can't handle one iPhone? Wait. Apologies. We're back. Is it doing it again? Looks like it. I think it's the weight of the arm is too much for the handle. one's super strong. This one's can't handle 12 max. Wait. I go through and I do pretty much every nail first in the white. This allows me to kind of gauge where my ombre is going to start. Rarely I'll do one hand at a time. Actually, for the purpose of a live, because some people kind of won't miss it. And when people come in, they'll get to see it again. Okay, I use Marvelous now. This is like a pink mauve pink. In case someone comes in, they miss the ombre part. Let's see it again. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's just test this blend real quick. Oh, that's beautiful, y'all. This is that pink is just perfect for blending. Oh, that's a beautiful ombre. Yes. Put too much powder there and drag too much. I already have a beautiful ombre. A lot of times you kind of mess up your ombre. And the importance of an ombre, you gotta remember how even is your ombre. You gotta be able to gauge, make sure that all your ombre is about the same level. You don't want to have ombre higher or lower. That's why I do all the white first. It kind of gives me kind of a guideline where I want my ombre to start and where I want it to end. So if my ombre is like this in this nail, it should have the same every nail. It won't allow me to charge my worth for my ombre. So this color Marvelous is so pretty. Ombre later. With some clear. I don't want to grab too much powder here. So it'll take over my ombre and I don't want that. I want to build structure. Just full set gel. Yeah. So beautiful pink. Marvelous. Yes, marvelous. I'm not too worried about the apex at this point. I just want to make sure my blend is good. Because remember, I have to go back up with clear. I want to build that later. I dare say I kind of want the pink a little lower. Let's make that adjustment. I think I like this. That's perfect right here. I think I'm gonna bring the pink down a little bit lower, which I can do that easily, right, guys? I didn't make my nails too thick, so. Man, this brush is gonna get retired. My new brush is coming. So let's bring down the ombre just a tiny bit more. There you go, just like that. You're never committed. You're never committed, I guess you can always make adjustments. You gotta know how to do it. I like that ombre a little bit farther down, so I have to make the adjustment. I'm not gonna be that one farther down and not come back up and adjust these ones. that so you guys can easily see the figure better on your main screen. Okay. You have to repeat that. Just gotta take up more powder and stuff. See what I mean by earlier where I made that white really thin? It doesn't matter if there's nail line showing. Look at how much of a beast I was with ombres back then. Still is. Still is. This powder really makes it easy for me, to be honest with you. I mean, I know how to do ombre, but this powder really makes it easy. It's just, this is from our cover collection, so they're perfect for ombres. It's this bead that you guys have to worry about. You see the second bead for the cuticle? A lot of nail techs will bring up too much powder. You're gonna drag over your ombre, and you're gonna ruin that ombre. You gotta be careful with that. If you feel like it's too much powder, don't put it up there. The structure's pretty much there. I gotta put clear later, and I'll build the rest of that later. A lot of you guys are like, "Oh, why don't you just do one bead?" Yeah, I can. But I'm trying to do a precision ombre right now. It's in that I want my ombre to be precise. So doing this allows me to kind of have more control where I position my ombre. Instead of having to bring up a huge bead and have to struggle, I can at least do my blend bead first, and then I can do my ombre bead. It's not gonna cost me that much time, you know? It actually makes it more relaxing for me. I'm able to go to my cuticle area and then do what I need to do. I don't have to worry about my blend anymore. Just gotta make sure I don't bring up too much powder. I guess by what you're seeing, I really appreciate hit the share button, reach people, you know? Trying to build up this community again. Share, comment, tell me where you come from, ask questions. There we go. One hand down. We'll beat the other hand. I'm gonna go back to the white. For those that just joined, that didn't see the white part, now I'm gonna do that. Brushes are back in stock. I tell you this, it'll be out of stock in about a week. I guarantee you, 1 week it'll be back out of stock. Maybe a month. Oh, it is the holidays. You got a new look for the brushes, guys. You'll love it. Everything's engraved, powder coated, champagne gold. What more can you ask for? Same hair quality. The reason why I changed out these wooden brushes because there are some states that require you you can't use wooden brushes for students and stuff like that, and the state board also they come and inspect because of, you know, it's wooden and bacteria and stuff like that, and wood. And also the wood handle kind of separates from the brush sometimes because it's like a sealant. They use a sealant and glue to attach this. It's not clamped in, so mine gets in it, it gets loose, and then, you know, we have a lot of people email us like, oh, you know, what's going on, why did it fall out? It's normal. So now it's just gonna be one piece aluminum, so it's easier for that. I hope you guys really do like the brushes. It's been out of stock for months now. You see, I always position the bead the same spot every time, guys. Eastern Canada. Must be cold up there right now, eh? Now you can also always use an off-white or a milky white for this. I just don't have it on me, and I just really like this nice sheer white. But yeah, you can use any white. Don't use like a chalky white. It's gonna be a lot harder to ombre, especially for like pinks and cover powders. And if you're new at ombre, you can't see very well because this thing keeps tilting. I will try my best to keep adjusting that for you guys. Zoom out. You want to see me create the bead. There you go. I just used 15 milliliters of monomer. I'm gonna add another 15. Don't really pour a lot of monomer, guys, because monomer does get contaminated. Look at that, get all the way down. 15 milliliters. This is 30 milliliters. I put about half. Okay, don't be wasting that. You don't need a whole juice box of monomer for a set of nails. Sweden, Ghana. I miss these lives. I'm so happy you're doing them again. Yeah. Can you zoom out or reposition your comfort? There. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out of In the Clouds. This is great for one color too. And then we're gonna switch to Marvelous again, number 12. And we'll do Ombre again. Man, this sucks. It's so weak, bro. Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, there's an archive mount for God's sakes. Here too. So. Maybe it's like greasy or something. I don't know. The other one's like super sturdy, but it can't connect to the tape. That's why. Okay, once again, we're gonna do our blend beads. The amount of powder you drag is the amount of powder they're gonna come down. Okay. Beautiful. Keep in mind, keep it the same position as all the other fingers. When you're doing this technique, you gotta be very mindful of this third bead here. This third bead's job is to be able to flush your cuticle area, not to create your ombre. You're gonna create more work for yourself. I would hate to create a perfect ombre and then come back and drag too much powder through. It's all about, you know, understanding the powder ratio, picking up the right size bead. Of course, the ombre technique itself, knowing when to drag, how much to drag, that's important too also. But all that come in time, muscle memory, you know. But this powder just makes it easy for me. Stupid easy, actually. See, this is too much. Right now, see, I know this is too much. I'm not gonna throw it on there. I know it's too much. Be mindful. Yo, Marvelous is badass, yo. Man, one of my students love this color. So let's not bring too much powder up here. I just nudge it up towards my cuticle area more. This first bead, if I have too much, I just nudge it towards the cuticle area more and distribute it more up here. And I drag what I need to create that consistent ombre that I need. Too much. You may be using too much liquid? Nah. I'm using a big brush, that's all. Trust me, I know my ratio. I just left my brush in too long, that's all. Trust me, I'm very stingy with my liquid. I never use too much liquid. My brush is a size 16, so it's gonna absorb liquid regardless. Just being able to get the right ratio. Remember, you don't use enough liquid, your bead's gonna be too dry for you to blend the ombre. Very situational. Oh, she was answering you? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking over. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But what she said, you probably use too much liquid. be mindful of your brush size too. If you can't control your liquid to powder ratio, get a smaller brush. I think a size 12 is good for a beginner. Going to 14, I see people use like 20s. I'm like, what the heck are you using a paintbrush for? A lot of people that have been working in the industry a long time, they use paintbrushes because they can do that. A lot of people think that using a bigger brush means quicker and easier. Our ombre, guys. We finish? Not really. Now the dreaded part is getting that clear out. So we use NDS clear. Wow. Can you tell I don't use a lot of the clear? So now, if you have any structural, like I said, like a lot of my nails have good structure already. You can see. So, but still some unevenness. I'll be able to make up for any imperfection I have had. At this point, you know, take a look at your side profiles, and this is where you're gonna be protecting your ombre. I'm not gonna cancel this whole nail, okay, guys? I'm protecting my ombre. This is where my apex area is. Because if anything can be thicker, it'd be that. I'm just gonna brush it in. Beautiful. Beautiful. See? Later on, I'm just gonna do a little bit of minor hand filing. I don't wanna make the nails thicker than it already is. Remember, just because you put some clear on doesn't mean you can go ham later on drilling. You can drill into the ombre and ruin it. Very light touch, allowing the clear just to coat where I need it to. You know, if I have a dent or indent somewhere that I need to make up for, that's where I just kind of let the clear just settle in. It's Black Friday right now, so you can get all products at NDS Beauty Pro. Should be a link floating around there somewhere. You can use my promo code, save yourself 10% off at checkout too. Nailed that. Save you shipping. I've seen a lot of people do good ombres and then they start filing, drilling. Oh goodness sakes, that makes me sad. I try to use clear as least as possible because I hate working with clear. Clear essentially is an acrylic powder that's just 100% acrylic. It's gonna stick to your brush no matter how good your brush is, how good your monomer is. You just gotta remember that clear that's just the properties of clear. So I generally use the least amount as possible only when I have to encapsulate, something like that. Even then, I gotta be careful. I'm not putting a lot of clear on here because I don't want to drill. I'm gonna get nice and smooth, get my structure in. God, I miss doing nails live, y'all. It's like riding a bike. It's been almost 2 years since I've done nails. On clients. Anyways, I do demos and stuff for students when I teach classes, so I miss this shit. It's fun because doing it like in real time, you guys to see it, it's fun. Not a lot of people do nails like live real time and stuff like this. So. Clear can make shadows? I don't know. What do you mean shadows? You mean like crystallize? They can crystallize? Oh man. This is fun, bro. Oh, I got 3 fingers left and my monomer is running low. We're in the shop right now, y'all. I'm in the trenches with all my nail techs. You get me in the background. They're so happy I'm back, bro. Like, it's so nice seeing you here again. I'm like, dude, act like I don't bring you boba tea every 2 weeks. Alright. Although I use my monomer very efficiently, yeah, press sounds convenient for you. How many clients really? Press sounds is a very unique trend now. I don't have the time for it. People ask me all the time, like, no, I don't have the time for it. I wish. Remember, this powders are core powders, so they don't need encapsulation. That goes without saying, right? Let's get these shit nice and crisp. is all that it takes to kind of crisp it up. That's really all it takes, guys. With shaping, really. You don't have to take that long to shape. Arguably, you do a lot of shaping during your application. I do anyway. It's crisp. Generally 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max shaping. If you're spending over 30-40 minutes shaping, probably overfile and you're gonna run into issues with the shape changing. So you can always remove but not add when it comes to shaping. You have issues with acrylic stick and seal brush, I just showed you how to clean them. Remember, a lot of this is just technical issues with maybe like quality of brush also. You might have a synthetic brush, and invest in a Kolinsky one. Synthetic brush will always have more build up over time. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, why'd you tell me there's a little bit? Got a ball of clear acrylic on here. I did not see that. Ooh, we'll leave that there. I got something for that later. Bad for your comeback set. Look at that, guys. Take time to appreciate the ombre and the consistency a little bit. It's all about technique. You put the technique in, that's what you get. You know? Everything is technique. Thank you, Sarah Sears. Welcome anybody new to just join. We're just finishing up here. I will save this live for those that missed out and watch the beginning again. It's just ombre, which I think people really enjoy watching ombre. I use eggplant for this set. My long bit. Your little finger is always your wide one. That's why I'm scared. And put a wider tip on this one. Let's bring it in, taper it in a little more. We want the heat. Hả? Anh lấy con làm gì? Hả? Làm post mà ai xong rồi nè. This is the 100 grit, guys. I really don't use anything old. We have 80 grit for NDS too. I just don't have it with me because they didn't send it to me. I've already requested 80 by 80. I can't wait for the new brushes to come in. They overnight it to me. Now, I want to show you guys something, okay? It's one thing to get one hand ombre consistent. It's another to get both hands consistent, okay? I want to show you guys something. This is not a flex, this is just technique, and this is me being me. But I just want to show you guys. All 10 fingers, okay? This is how you're able to charge more for your ombres. Because you're able to make all the ombre the same. Clients will complain, oh, why do you charge $100 for an ombre set? Long? Cup? How do you get it for cheaper? Well, go ahead. Once you see that the ombre is up and down, like, you know, and it's not, and there's nothing bad about your ombre is not consistent. That's nothing you're gonna work for. You can be more precision, precise, right? Better yourself every time. None of my clients ever complain about high prices. Every is really good. Applications, I really don't have to drill too much. Just gonna hand fire a little bit. And then I'll seal the cuticles and we just go on the top coating. Like that. I didn't put that much clear on, so I don't want to really take a drill bit. Too crazy of drill. Yep, these are tips. These are my coffin tips. No, there's a tapered 2XL tips. Pretty popular now. It was actually one of the very first techniques that I mastered as an LT. Before anybody wanted to do it in the salon, I was the one that wanted to learn it. So I really have an affinity towards ombre, like kind of my sweet spot. I don't think I'll ever not know how to do ombre. I love how I'm doing it right now. 2 years not having lift on nails on a client, so this is like my second setback. Doing live streaming also. It's like riding a bike, you can't forget muscle memory. You do it so many times, you're so consistent, you can't forget about it. Be very mindful of my ombre. That's why I'm using the hand file technique, so I don't overfile and ruin it. I don't want to turn my $100 ombre into a $70 ombre, right? That's what will happen. The hand file gives you a little bit more control, and instead of using a drill bit that you might not have control over. This might be back to basics. That's what the easiest way to do it. This might be back to basic, but what's the easiest way to glue a tip if the client has cut all the free edges and around the sides from smile line V shape and include a new set? Oof. I don't know. Client putting all of them down, you have to probably just get the tip up there. That's just possible, man. I just know when this top coat hits, y'all, we're gonna ooh and ah. That's all I'm saying. When this top coat hits, I love it when I do ombre. When you top coat, you just hear the client's cash app. This cash app sound. Ching. You've been paid. Just feel the client's wallet gets lighter the moment you top coat. Sweating with anticipation, heavy breathing. You might have to use forms, Lynn. Keep in mind, I do about 1 credit card to 1.5 credit card thickness, and I also have the ability to drill down the tip, that's in the plastic tip, to remove any thickness I need to. You want to at least have the majority of the thickness at your tip to be your acrylic and not the plastic, okay? So I'll show you guys how I do that later. Sometimes when you see it, it's like, oh, it looks thick, but it's probably, you have to consider consideration there's that plastic tip under there, which you really don't need anymore, right? You can drill that out, and the thickness will be thinner without sacrificing integrity or durability. So to say. Now for the favorite part, sealing the cuticles. I know you guys want this close up. I used to love doing that. You used to just sit there and hold their breath when I seal cuticles. This is a must-have. This is where the lifts happen. Flushing the cuticle with acrylic is one thing, sealing it in. Just like how you want your Coca-Cola and your Pepsi to be nice and sealed, so does your cuticle area. And this is the finisher bit. It's not meant to break down powder, meant to smooth things out. You gotta be careful. I gotta be attentive with my apex area too, okay guys? And I'll allow you guys to enjoy the close up of this one. Hold your breaths. What grits my bit? This is the fine. This is my drill bit kit from NDS drill bit kit. It's Black Friday sale right now, so you can get the whole kit. It's a good deal. Make sure you use my promo code. Now, Dad, save yourself 10% at checkout. Hey, sometimes that can be a lot of money. It can be the shipping. Sometimes you gotta be careful too, like, you know. You don't want to feel too much. You have a great application. See a lot of nail techs do that. Over file. It's not necessary. Just get it nice and sealed, okay, guys. Especially these corners. A lot of times I know it's difficult. Go around these corners, you gotta be able to adjust your client's finger, okay? Don't let your client control you. Easy for you to move one finger than your whole body, okay? If you have to move your body to see where this drill bit's going, you're more likely gonna cut your client. I like to just go in and out, seal them out. I don't want to spend too much time by the cuticle area. The more time I spend there, the more chances I have to cut her. I'm using a sharp bit, but this bit, after you use about 2 or 3 clients, maybe 5, it gets like a nice season where it's sharp but not too sharp, and it's just flawless. Comes with sealing the cuticles. This is technique. If you're a beginner and you're still working on this, you open it, you're gonna cut clients. It happens, you know? Trust me, I still cut clients till this day. Till this day. Till this day. Still, accidents happen. You just gotta learn from it. Dry skin that I left behind earlier, thank God, or else I would have cut her. Sometimes I don't clear out all the dry skin, y'all. I leave it there in case shit happens. That's when I go right over the skin, it just clears out that dry skin instead of, and if there's any excess afterwards, I'll just trim it later. Smooth and remove bit. Smooth and remove. Put your eyes all over the nails. And people ask me, how do you know when you've gone too far? That's just one of those things where over time you kind of feel it, so you get like right before the natural nail plate, so you don't like even the ring of fire. You would never want that. Okay, so just really gotta ease it in, and you just gotta have a feel for it. To be honest with you, it's not something I can like explain to you. Just get the shit out of her. It's okay. I have a lot of control. See, look at them clean ass. Them dogs clean. Alright, I'm gonna run it a little bit faster, probably 12 speed now, just to get through this. Finish the setup, okay guys? So I'm getting hungry. In and out. Isn't that satisfying? You guys get to watch from like a freaking zoom 5, 10x, like right up to the cuticle. You see all that skin moving, all that drill bit running. I sometimes rewatch my videos just to watch that. I don't get to see what you guys are seeing right now because it's someone zoomed in nice. Is the quality good? Is it grainy at all? Or am I too zoomed in? Should I zoom out? Have you ever seen a squirt of bread? Don't worry, okay? Let's just catch up. It's a prop. It's happened before. I'm live. Back when I used to do it. And make sure we get these corners, guys. It's so important. I do have bits in the bit kit. For those that don't really use the sharp one, that will be able to seal the cuticles safely. But I'm used to the sharp one, so thickness right here. And I can feel it. I'm bringing it down. Ooh. Ooh. You guys see that skin? That's my insurance. But you see how like when I'm done, there's like really no gap between the client's cuticle area and the acrylic. A lot of times you over file, you see that gap. Alrighty, last finger, and we're gonna clean up, and then we're gonna puff and do the top coat. This beautiful ombre set. Has it been an hour? Someone tell me. It's been here since the beginning. That's what I want to know. Raise the hand emoji. It's been here since the beginning. That allows me to gauge my viewer retention. It should be around an hour, huh? Maybe 40, 50, 52 minutes. So I stated earlier. Let's zoom out now. Does it take 1 hour? Ooh, 101. A little slow, huh? I was telling you earlier, I'm like performing what, 70% how I used to. This I could have done back then, what, 30, 45 minutes? Yeah. Oh well, I'm an old dog now. This from the Jovet kit, this bed's gonna be amazing. Like me and when we did Nayeli's live, we were talking about how quick I used to be. I'm like, those were the days. I'm just drilling down that tip a little bit, because we don't really need it anymore. And this tip will just clear out any excess you have underneath. Not bad for an hour. Yeah, I did put a lot of time in the ombre. Then I'll just do 3 beads. Just got back on the horse, so you know, I don't want to wreck myself. Alright, let's do some finish up. Shape them. It's good to me. Or sometimes taking on thickness can change the shape of the nail. So I'm just gonna finish up a little bit. I'm gonna grab my disposable 100 by 180. One-time use, okay guys? There's actually a lot more I could have done with this if I wanted to. It's gonna like make it more cleaner, but we just have the time. I think 1 hour is good enough. This is like a perfect little buffer. Pack of 20s. It's 100 by 180. A lot of your buffers are like 180 240. It's too fine, and you ever hate it when you get like little holes in them when you try to buff the tip? I hated that. So I need this one a little bit more durable, just like little hand filers and disposables. For those really sanitation savvy people. So I use one side for one hand and the other side for the other. Good one time use. Underneath. And we are done, guys. Now I'm just gonna top coat. Want some dusties? Let's see some dusties. Alright, so we got our shape, our ombre. Let's take a look at our structure. Beautiful. Thank you. Right, camera stabilization did slow me down earlier. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. If that ain't the most beautiful thing you've seen. You don't run and buy this color right now. Late. Golly. See why clients pay hundreds of dollars for just ombre? Structure, shape, precision ombre, blend. just gonna do one hand, guys, because I need the other hand to record some content. Okay. So I'll show you guys one hand finish with everything. Perfecto. Yeah, I really appreciate the ombre though, for real. I have really big appreciation for ombre. Huh? Oh yeah.
Hả? Dạ.
What time is it?
Chưa được 6 điểm.
7 giờ mới được về hả? What's that? What's that? Alright guys. Let's take some final looks. Just kind of put the hands together. And we're gonna go right into the cuticle area. Right up in there. Just check out that seal. Ombre consistency, very important. Alright, thank you guys, as always. Yeah, that was marvelous and in the clouds. I appreciate you guys watching me and hopefully come back for more. Thank you. Bye. NDSbeautypro.com.